from Linda Vidi's Life Coaching and Counseling, and I'm here with Valerie. We're going to talk today about post-traumatic stress disorder, but not regular post-traumatic stress disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And Valerie has that. So Valerie, why don't you tell us what the difference is between CPTSD and PTSD? In a layman's terms, just for layman's terms.
In layman's terms, the complex comes from childhood, repetitive, long-lasting, layered trauma. And that's the story of my life.
And what have you done in your healing? What has helped you in your healing from this?
Talk therapy, learning grounding techniques, learning what triggering is at all, which I just thought I was having just panic. I thought I just felt strange, and I never knew why. And I would react very large, and I managed to cover it. I managed to cover it very well for a long, long time with most people. Not so much at home with my own husband, but I would keep it inside. And I would think, why am I so scared? Why am I so upset? Why am I so hurt? Like, what's wrong with me? And I never understood it until it just increased. Like, more trauma landed on top of the original complex trauma from childhood.
Right.
I developed chronic illness, and I just plain got sicker and sicker and sicker. I got sicker emotionally, got sicker physically, and then basically had a breakdown, which landed me in your office, Linda.
So tell me, let's do the present with CPTSD. How does the mask affect you with CPTSD?
For me, a couple of things. One, I'm claustrophobic. So wearing it makes me feel like I can't breathe. But then I start thinking about the healthcare workers, and then I mind over matter it. But it is an issue. I just don't wear it for very long. That helps. The other thing is, for me, I am an empath also. I'm very sensitive. I like to see people's expressions. And for me, this has happened multiple times where I've gone into the store and I see everyone with their masks, and I normally go into the store to make new friends and, chat and all that that's just my personality. But it's unnerving to me to not see anybody's face. I can get a vibe, but I can't read a face, and it makes me, like, I actually felt like I was having a panic attack the other day from that.
Right. And so if people are struggling with the mask, there's a reason why. If you're struggling with some of the symptomology she talked about, there's a reason behind it. What have you done to help your healing? You said grounding, talk therapy, imagery?
Definitely imagery. Yeah.
Muscle relaxation?
Well, the imagery is a big thing for me because I'm such a visual learner. I'm just extremely able to get a picture in my head and be there just anyway, much less learning like the actual technique of imagery. I'm visual anyway, so it just is a good fit for me. And what was the other thing?
Muscle relaxation?
Yeah.
Where you're tightening and loosening and you're aware of every muscle.
Well, following prompting, and that is the best. Second to that is that I'm starting to do it myself. Like I do that sometimes when I'm driving, even.
Journaling?
Yeah. Yes, for sure it helps. I find when I'm at my worst, I have the hardest time getting it out onto the paper. But easier than that for me has turned out to be blogging. So, like, who would have thought? And part of it is because my hands, I have a lot of pain in my hands from fibromyalgia. So I think typing is easier than writing. But still, it's two different things. I feel like that's two different things. And the journaling definitely has helped. I let myself lapse, and I don't do as well when I lapse.
And Val has been with me for 2 years. She's an amazing woman. She has an amazing story. She has a YouTube channel too. I want you to watch it. Geeky Grandma, is that the name of it?
Deep thoughts.
Deep Thoughts. Geeky Grandma's Instagram. So she has gone through the healing process. If you are struggling from trauma, if you are struggling from childhood stuff, are you struggling with being triggered about things that probably should not make you feel the way you're feeling, and you wonder, why am I reacting like this? You may be struggling with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. A lot of people don't know about it, and it is a very common thing with people and trauma. So if you need help, I want you to reach out. I want you to subscribe. I want you to text me, call me, whatever, and we will be here for you. We are on a healing journey that you can join us on, and we have lots of tips and tricks and lots of things you can do. So please subscribe today, and thank you, Val, for sharing your journey of complex post-traumatic stress.
My pleasure.